Hello, Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, and cross watchers. This is your tarot, rune, and oracle reading for the year of 2025. I am so excited for this year ahead. Thank you to everyone for having another amazing year in 2024 on this channel. I want to give a massive shout out to anyone who has subscribed this year, anyone who has liked videos, shared with friends and family, commented your thoughts and stories, especially. I love that. And massive shout out to anyone who's left a donation. You guys single-handedly kept this channel alive, especially back in October when my camera broke. So thank you guys so much for that. Let's begin. Leo, you have manas coming out as your rune to represent the year ahead. This is the rune of mankind, and it's asking you to question the intentions and motivations of both yourself as well as the people around you. You know, are you allowing yourself to just be pushed along by outer events and what other people want for you? Because this is a sign to take back control, slow things down. Moving into 2025, I would not rush into any commitment or any written binding contract, okay? Slow down and really ask yourself, is this in alignment with my goals and what I want? Is this in alignment with my personal growth in life? I see way too many people focus so much on caring for other people that they don't stop and think about, what do I want? What is my story of growth this year? Get very intentional. You need to sit down and get very intentional about what you want to happen for yourself in 2025. Like, what is the story that you want to unfold for you? What does growth look like for you in 2025? And then ask yourself, you know, these contracts I'm about to sign, this person that I'm working with or helping or, you know, planning a life with, is that actually in alignment with the growth that I have planned for myself? Really sit down and ask yourself that, because that will bring the power back to you. You have the power to make decisions in your life, and you know, you shouldn't be sacrificing everything to appease other people and live their dream, you know? What do you want, Leo, in 2025? Your overall spiritual theme and lesson this year is the child. Very interesting. So the child spirit obviously represents children as well as our inner child. So let me read some more about this for you. The child knows the way to joy and happiness. The child offers a return to a second innocence, a time born of wisdom and not of naivety. So this is a stepping stone in the spiritual ascension process that I notice a lot of people have, where they go through their dark night of the soul. They do a lot of healing. They have their karmic experiences that turn them from this naive person to somebody with a lot of wisdom, you know, and then there tends after that to be like it says, a return of a second innocence, stepping back into your inner childlike energy and exuberance. But this time you have the tools to protect yourself and you're not naive, you know? So I am seeing 2025 may be a return of that time for you. This card allows you to correct your course and offers you a second chance. It brings you the possibility of redemption and entering heaven while on earth. Very beautiful message. Here's the invitation with this card, since it's coming out upright. The child is here to release you from the habit of being yourself and to help you acquire a beginner's mind so that you can see life as if for the first time. Remain open to learning and discovery. Who is your spouse or partner today? Can you see them with fresh eyes? Who is looking back at you in the mirror this morning? Become a mystery unto yourself and reconnect with the sense of childlike wonder. Very beautiful. Yes, I see you stepping back into that innocence, that beginner's mindset, which is so potent for just magic, manifestation, and growth. We have security coming out as well. Yes. I don't know why. When I tune into your energy, I'm just getting this vision of you really sitting down and analyzing, is this the best path for me? Because you're wanting to make sure that your inner child is protected. and you're not just being pushed along by events and other people. You know, what do I want? Maybe as a child, you had a lot of decisions be made for you that you did not agree with. And now it's like, you know what? I'm going back and I'm not, like, you may have been repeating that trauma, that problem for a long time. And you're going back and being more intentional with your life this time around. Okay, very interesting. Let's read what this message has to say. Security. And the spirit here is the firelit cave. In ancient times, our forebears took refuge in caves. It was there that they could seek shelter from the weather and be protected from predators and enemies. The cave offered a safe place to prepare food, sleep, heal, and build community. Caves were also places where sacred spiritual ceremonies occurred, evidenced by cave drawings and altars that have been built along the ledges. Symbolically, caves often represented a secret pathway to the underworld, the divine womb of Mother Earth, and the Sacred Heart. Also, caves can be energy portals for shamans and other spiritual explorers. So this sacred landscape wants you to know something moving into 2025. You are safe and protected. No matter what is occurring in your life, you are in safe hands. I don't know why the collective of Leos that is watching this video today, you have more spiritual protection than the average person. So there's probably a reason for that. You would know better than I. But you, like, your spirit guides, the universe itself will never let you go homeless or hungry. I really, like, very strongly feel that, you know, you are really blessed, really protected, and always in a place of security. So those in the realm of spirit are watching over you. You can relax and let go. Once you've taken measures to protect yourself and those you love, such as making sure that everyone has their seatbelt on in the car, making sure your insurance is paid on time, or replacing the filter on your heating unit, then let go. If you have been hypervigilant lately, take a break, relax, know that all is well. You can turn it all over to the Creator. Very beautiful message. So that, and it really is in harmony with the message of the child, because it's saying, like, yes, make sure all of your responsibilities are taken care of, but once they're taken care of, get back into that childlike state of mind and have fun. That's what this year feels like. And then we have light coming through as your message from spirit guides. And this says, imagine yourself as a being composed of energy and light, because that is precisely what you are. You are a powerful being, and people are attracted to your brilliance. This is a time to remember how vibrant you truly are. And yes, I feel like that really correlates with manas as well, because what it's essentially saying is, Leo, you are a very valuable person. You are very attractive, and a lot of people want to work with you. A lot of people want to have a slice of your time and energy and be in your life in some way, shape, or form. And you know what? I don't know what it is. You guys might just be very popular. Some of you might even be in, like, the public eye. Some of you may simply just be this radiant individual. But there's a lot of people who have ideas for what you can do for them, how you can work together, what they sort of, like, want your life to look like. And it's like, don't be pushed along. You know what the example is that's coming into my mind? It's sort of like, imagine yourself as a pop star, like you're a famous pop singer. And it's like, you have all of these, like, you have your record label, managers, PR people, all these different people who have a vision of what your life should look like and how they can make the most money off of you, you know? And it's like, that pop star can easily just be pushed around in a direction that all of the people surrounding them want them to be pushed in. Or they can say, hey, this is my life. I am the light that created this all, and I have a say in what happens in my life. So this is what I'm going to do. This is what I'm deciding. This is what I want to experience. And that's that. You know, instead of being a people pleaser and being like, oh, well, so many people depend upon me for money, for this, for that. You know what? That's their problem. Like, this is what I want to do with my life. And everyone has to be adaptable anyways. You know, don't feel bad if somebody is trying to depend themselves off of you and your goodwill and your light and your energy, and you say, you know what, I want to go in a different direction, and maybe that new direction leaves them to their own devices, and it's like you have to figure it out for yourself. You always have to be responsible for your own autonomy and success. Like, that's not on anyone else except for you, as long as you're an adult. So it's like, don't feel bad about doing what you want to do, essentially. So 9 cards, first card out, we have the 10 of Swords, which does show heading into 2025 with an ending of some sort. We have the 8 of Wands, my favorite card in the tarot. This shows that you already planted so many seeds of manifestation, started so many new projects, ideas, and goals in 2024. And they are really taking off for you in 2025. The energy seemed to be moving forward quite rapidly, honestly, for you. And yeah, a lot of success can be yours, to be honest. And that's why you're sort of in this glowy state in 2025, where a lot of people are wanting to get a slice of your attention, because there's a lot, like, this is a power year for you, a lot moving forward. There also will be a lot of communication this year, a lot of people calling and emailing and texting, wanting to work with you, wanting to see you, hang out with you. It's so funny because when we find ourselves in a place where we're broke and have health issues and at like our lowest, it seems like nobody wants any parts of us. And then once you're starting to succeed and thrive and glow, it's like suddenly all these people come out of the woodwork who couldn't give you the time of day when you were struggling, and all of a sudden they want to be a bigger part of your life. So that may be something that occurs for you in 2025. It's like, oh, all of a sudden, yeah, oh my gosh, I know people like this where it's like aunts and stuff that do not talk to you at all, but it's like the second you have a baby, they're like, oh, I want to meet the baby, let me be around the baby. And then if you let them, it's like they'll be all over the baby, they won't give 2 craps about you. You know, like, so just be careful of that energy. You know, it also reminds me of how everyone describes LA, the city. It's like, I heard this so many different times where it's like so many people there, and I've never lived there, but so many people there like kind of try to gauge what they can get out of you, as opposed to like being a genuine kind person. Just be very mindful of that sort of behavior around you, because the more light and authenticity you embody, it really, really does attract so many people to you, like moths to flame. It also repels a lot of people who are stuck in their shadows and blinded by the light. But yeah, there's a lot of forward momentum and change happening for you this year. It's marked with an increase in your own sense of security and stability. So it's like, you know, some of you guys, if you're living paycheck to paycheck, something may occur in 2025 where you experience a lot more prosperity and you're no longer feeling as like insecure within yourself, whether that is your relationship with yourself or literally security, as in like your money and your health. It's getting secure. We have the 3 of Coins right next to that 8 of Wands. Yes, this completely resonates with what I just said, because 3 of Coins, 3 of Pentacles, it's a card of being acknowledged for what you have to offer. Like, it is a card of people looking at you and saying, you're a master at what you're doing. You are like one of the best in your fields, one of the best at like what you're doing. And a lot of people are wanting to work with you and appreciate you. If you have a regular job, this can be you getting a promotion or some sort of big raise, because you're attracting all the right people, or you have way more sales, or I don't know, there's just something in the career space, whatever that may be. And if you're somebody who's like a stay-at-home mom, or like or you're retired or something, this will apply to wherever your biggest hobbies are or lifestyle is. Like if you are doing charity work, like people are really admiring and acknowledging what you're doing and wanting to work more with you. Or if you're like an artist of any sort, a creator of any sort, people are really starting to take interest in what you're creating. And yeah, again, it's like navigating that seems to be a big deal for you this year. Second row of cards out, we have the Queen of Cups in reverse, right underneath this 10 of Swords upright. So this to me is the presence of a feminine energy. And I was kind of picking up on this a little bit. It feels like a feminine energy And I don't know why, I just get a feeling that this could be in the family, but it doesn't have to be, but I feel like it is. In the family that, I don't know, they don't have good control over their own emotions. Maybe they just say what they think without having a filter and it gets them in trouble. Or they could have been quite neglectful, or like, again, not in control of their emotions. This could be somebody who has a history of like raising their voice when they're angry, or I don't know, emotional manipulation sort of things here and there. I would just be very, very careful of anyone like that. Even if they're blood related, don't put up with that, okay? That's my only message there. We have center of your spread, the Tower in reverse. You know what, Leo? I can't help but feel in my heart, like this is just not even from the cards, just what I'm picking up on intuitively, that this is going to be a year for you where you experience some pretty sudden developments and changes that bring you to happiness. You know, this could be, for example, some of you may be like having a new baby, or your career and money is really taking off. Or you find yourself like able to finally afford your dream home or something like that. And I feel like that's where this Tower moment is coming from, because it kind of is a lot all at once. Like it hits you not 100% unexpectedly, because it feels like you've been doing a lot of work to make this happen, but like it really does kind of come like all at once. And it's sort of, it's getting the attention of the right people, but also of the wrong people. And I feel that it's gonna become very clear to you who is cheering you on genuinely, who is genuinely having great ideas for collaboration in business and career, and who is trying to use you or scam you or sort of ride off of your coattails, you know? Those things are going to be abundantly clear to you and become abundantly clear to you in 2025. And because of that, it may cause some breakdowns in relationships, because obviously you don't want to continue connecting with the people who you get the sense of them just sort of trying to get something out of you all the time. So I don't know, that's what I'm seeing there. But the Tower isn't a bad card. It can also show like very unexpected developments, and it is coming out right underneath that Eight of Wands, which shows 4 developments in all of the manifestations and seeds you planted. We have the Five of Wands. Yeah, isn't it funny? Isn't it funny? You know, I just keep coming back to this example. It's like, if you suddenly get all this wealth, it's like your family members are like, well, what are we going to do with this? And it's like, what are we going to do with it? This is mine. What do you mean we? Or like if you have a baby, a child, and your parents are like, oh, well, you should raise them like this, like that, like this. And it's like, this is my child. I will raise them the way that I want to. Like, you know what I mean? It's a sense of entitlement that I'm picking up on a little bit. But also, there is some positive things that come from this sort of bickering, debating sort of energy, because it's in the Five of Wands that we actually become stronger, and we get exposed to new ways of thinking, new ideas. So I wouldn't completely shut out anyone and everyone who disagrees with you or gives you constructive criticism, because honestly, constructive criticism is one of the best ways to grow. And I think it's a skill to have, to be able to give constructive criticism, constructive meaning good criticism that comes from a good place and helps the person grow, as well as receive constructive criticism. That may be a skill that you have in 2025 that'll really help get you to the next level and become your best version. Yeah, some of you guys we'll be getting some feedback and listening to the feedback to make improvements to the quality of work and life that you have. Final row of cards out, we have the Page of Coins in reverse. Right underneath that Queen of Cups in reverse, which is right underneath that Ten of Swords, that ending. Okay. So Page of Coins in reverse, it's like, not everybody has what it takes to be successful in the way that you are creating success. Like, for example, let's just say you're an entrepreneur. I can tell you firsthand, most people do not have what it takes to be an entrepreneur. Or let's just say you are creating wealth for yourself. Most people do not take what it takes to create wealth for themselves. Or let's just say you're getting very healthy. You're very healthy. Most people don't have what it takes. Well, not most, but some people don't have what it takes to be like disciplined enough to get what you are manifesting, you know? And it could be very annoying when other people chalk up your accomplishments to luck, because it completely discounts the hard work that you put in, the discipline that is needed in order to get to what you're manifesting in 2025. I don't know why I just went off on that tangent. We have the King of Wands, which is a really great card, and this is your energy. You're in a strong place. This is your masculine energy. It feels like a very action-oriented year for you, and you're feeling very passionate about the direction that your life is headed in. There's more security that you're building for yourself. You're sharing your authenticity, your ideas, your creativity with the world a lot more, spreading your light a lot more. And it's resulting in success for you. Very beautiful. The King of Wands is a warm person who does not judge other cultures or people of all walks of life. They're very understanding and understand that everybody has something to offer. Everyone has something beautiful to offer in life. And that is part of the reason why the King of Wands is one of the best leaders that there are. And you're stepping into that leadership position. You're also connecting with someone. You may be connecting with a masculine energy who is this King of Wands, very energetic, fiery, like always doing something, working on some project. And they may positively influence you. And then the final card out is the Knight of Cups in reverse. You have a lot of court cards in this reading. There's 4 court cards. 3 of them are in reverse. Knight of Cups in reverse. Again, I don't know why. I just keep coming back to this idea of like people wanting to be successful in the way that you're successful, but you know they don't have what it takes. I don't know what that means. I don't know why that's coming through. Or like people from like your hometown or family or whatever asking you for advice, like how can I succeed in the way that you succeeded? And it's like, you don't have the discipline. You don't have... Which sounds so bad. I don't know why this message is coming through so much. It's like you don't have what it takes. Leo, you are someone special. You are someone, and we started your reading off with the 10 of Swords. So you've been through struggle. You've been through tremendous pain and suffering to get to where you're at, and you just never gave up. Like that's what it is. Most people would not make it to where you're making it this year because they would give up. They would cry and pee their pants and run back home to their mother. But you persevered. And that's why this incredible, crazy forward movement is happening for you this year. Like things are taking off is what I would say. People are acknowledging you. People are looking at you. But with that, you know, you do get more criticisms. People criticize you more, push back on you more. And we see that with famous people all the time. I really do wonder if there's someone watching who is already famous or will be famous this year or very, very successful. And that's the thing. It's like the more attention, the more criticism, the more of everything, really. The more people who are like your soulmates that will be attracted to you, and also the more people who are repulsed and repelled by you. You know, it's just an increase in energy, really. It's a resource. And yeah, interesting. Very interesting. But you're cultivating that security for yourself, which allows you to really step back into your inner childlike energies and just relax and let loose and live your life on your terms. That's what I would say is the biggest take-home message in 2025. Live life on your terms. Don't be pushed around by the people around you. Okay, thank you so much for joining me, Leo. Definitely watch for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs to get the fullest overview of this year ahead. Like this video, comment how it resonated down below, and subscribe if you've not already. I am offering a 2025 personal tarot and mediumship reading on my website for a limited time, only December and January. So get it now. This is an hour-long video reading at a discounted price. And you can ask whatever questions or burning thoughts on your mind for 2025. I'll cover that in your reading. But we also just cover all areas of life for you generally. And then we open the floor up to any spirits, past loved ones, deities, angels, etc. that want to give you messages to take with you in 2025. That's the mediumship part of the reading. And all you have to do is buy the reading, send an email with any questions you have or anything like that, and then I will get your reading back to you within about 7 days. And it will be sent to you in video format as an unlisted YouTube video. So only me, you, and whoever you send the link to can see it. And my shamanic life coaching sessions and other readings are structured in the same way. You send an email, I get you your reading back to you within a week. And then if you're getting the life coaching, you'll also have daily email correspondence if you want it. And we just do a reading every single week. So go get that. I also have my intention oils there and my online tarot reading course. I am really excited about this course. If you want to become a strong, confident tarot reader or somebody who's really confident in your psychic abilities and how to use them to the point, like when I say confident, I mean confident to the point where you can feel like you can charge money for this and start your own business. Get this course because it will guide you through how to protect yourself spiritually and not get like haunted by demons while opening these portals up. It will help you understand your own abilities a lot more. There's a lot of deep, reflective questions and meditations packed into the course as well. And also a whole entire module on how to turn this spiritual practice into a business if you want it. So it's really great. Go ahead over to my website and get that if you're interested. Spiritpsychic.org. And I will see you guys later. Bye-bye.